Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. All Day Bets. Alex Jacobs, Manny Ruffin, the Oklahoma City Thunder are your NBA champions, as well as the Florida Panthers, hoisting Lord Stanley in southern Florida.
I thought it was so funny to see hockey beef on my timeline today about people beefing about parade sizes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Brad Marchand really just enjoying the celebration. He's got the Oilers logo. It says, like, losers or something on a sticker. Where they were clowning them. Those guys, I don't think they've stopped consuming alcohol since they won. Almost.
Good for them. At least someone knows how to fucking drink. Good for them.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's
like,
one
honestly.
thing that I wanted. We can get into the game and all that, but I kind of want to talk.
Did you see the beef for the parade sizes and shit, like the Blackhawks fans?
Yeah.
Like, is that like a real, like... I feel like Florida gets turned, though. I feel like it's just different.
Think they're just trying to call them fake fans.
Nah, but I feel like they do it different. I feel like if you went down there, you would see people on the beach.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was like when the Bucks won the Super Bowl and they had a boat parade.
Yeah, like I don't think they do the standard city parade.
It's not like a city parade where you see Jalen Hurts walking around
okay, now we're on the same page.
We're going to the art museum and these guys are off the bus just walking with the fans.
We're on the same page.
It's Florida.
I feel like it's fake hate. I was like, oh.
I think a lot of it's just. I mean, I was hating for a little bit.
Could you imagine watching a parade on the beach?
Yeah, it's sick. Imagine in that weather.
I like parades. Parades are awesome, but the whole congested, you know what I mean? Drunk people screaming in my ear, I can smell what they've been drinking. Cool. But let me post them on the beach. You know what I mean? Social distance.
Yeah, we can just post up.
Not even a social distance guy, but maybe that's it. Just do social distancing. You know what I mean? Get your towel over there 30 feet away. Got my towel over here.
Finally, we got to see a Game 7 back in the NBA Finals.
Was it really?
I mean,
even you can even tell you said it. It was even like prayers up for Hallie, bro. That shit wasn't no Game 7. Come on, bro.
I think it could have been. I really think it could have been. The way that he started, I actually was. And hold on. I mean, the first half, they surprisingly.
I mean, the game was still with them. The game was still good, bro. The game was still very good. Like, if you would have asked me if that was a good basketball game, I would still have told you yes 10 out of 10 times. My problem is the entire feel of the game was just fucked. Like, TJ McConnell tried to, like, get you to, like, but everyone's watching that game like, all right, this is over. Let me see if the Pacers can win. Like, let me just see.
Yeah.
You know, like, but if Hallie was in there, it's like, oh, all right, let's see, like, if the Pacers really can win it. And then you can even tell the Thunder celebrate. You see how they celebrated, bro? I seen someone tweeted, like, they compared the Florida Panthers celebration to the Thunder celebration.
I was going to talk about that.
I was like, bro, do y'all not have brains? Like, do you, like, maybe because, no, I'm not going to say that. Actually, it's weird. Can we go back to the Raptor celebration? Would it be too much to YouTube that real quick?
I mean, I have
because my theory on that's like how much.
You mean like at the end of the game?
And let's look at Raptors championship celebration. Yeah. Nah. They don't have like
when they won the game.
Wait. Just go back to that video because they had it in the top right. It said like final minutes. Yeah. No. Go back, motherfucker.
I'm trying.
You see on the right side? Go to the right side. So that's just final 6 minutes. Yeah, it skips the end of that video. I need to see something real quick. Go to the final moment.
Like the final buzzer.
Yeah. Because I really got a theory on this, bro. Good. So nothing's happening, but it was a one possession game. So it does kind of. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, he makes two.
And
okay, so it's not a one possession
game. And it was game 6.
I just want to see how this goes down. Sorry for the delay. I need to work out this theory, bro, because I think people I hate when hockey fans love. They take their moments, bro. I don't want to turn into a political podcast, but I was gonna compare hockey fans to us.
That's terrible. There you go. I think that's more celebrating from Kawhi Leonard right there than there was.
But even look at like,
come on, man.
But it's just Kawhi though. But look at Fred. Look at everyone else. Like it was just Kawhi. No, look at Norm. Look at the best players. You see what I'm saying? Like go back, like run it back. Look at Kyle right now, bro. Run it back, and tell me like Kyle's trying to get him lit. Like look, go back. Kyle's trying to get him lit, and then he's peeping like, oh wait, nigga's not even turned. Like pass, he jumps on the John. It's like all right, like he's like let me try to get my man lit, and then he's like ah shit, like it's not even this time. It's not even that kind of John. Like you know what I'm saying? And here's my theory. when a star player gets hurt, you still won a championship, and you still feel vindicated 1,000%. Is there like something weird in the air though that you're kind of like like not that we didn't deserve it, but like I don't even want to like I don't know if I want to like kick these guys while they're down, but it's like you know what I'm saying? There is a little bit of like a something in the back of your mind of like damn, you know, or am I tripping?
Well, there's your I mean, this is what I saw all throughout social media is playing the major sports when they won a chip and how different it looked. Like when the Dodgers, Mookie Betts running from the outfield.
But on my theory though,
Eagles going crazy.
On the theory though, Aaron Judge was healthy, Pat Mahomes was healthy, and McDavid was healthy. That's like my theory.
But I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So when a star player gets hurt, is there something? I'm just wondering. Is there something that is like?
Like no, you just won a fucking title.
Are you sure? Because we watched another example of when it just happened, and everyone on the court was kind of just like they even try to sell like they try to get turned, bro. We literally watched them try to get turned.
They didn't,
and they were like
Thunder didn't try to.
I think it was just like and they were up by 12.
Chet Holmgren's immediately hugging. Like, come on, go run and celebrate with your teammate.
I don't think
teammates.
Homie, I don't even think I'm a kid buck. I don't even think I would like be going that crazy, bro. That's why I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. Like, bro. You wouldn't feel no type of way? Like, you wouldn't feel like you got to respect somebody else at all? Like, bro, Buddy just tore his Achilles in game 7 too, mind you, that game. Like, that was also the Klay Thompson game that we just, like, same example. Like, that's in the air, bro, in the stadium. Like, it's not like, if you would have got hurt game 1, like, when the Sixers beat the Bulls and D-Rose gets hurt, I think it was game 2 or game 1 D-Rose got hurt. Yeah, Iggy can hop on the fucking tantrum and do all that when he makes game-winning free throws because it happened in game 1. But if D-Rose tore his Achilles in game 7, bro, or tore his ACL in game 7, you think Iggy's going to hop on to John? You know, that's kind of where I'm getting at. I think that's more so what it is than when people are really trying to get at. Like if you think when the Eagles won Super Bowl with Pat Mahomes on that last drive, when he like let's say his ankle's already messed up. Let's say like he like stepped on someone's foot and like really broke his ankle, and we won the game. Like they would have celebrated, bro. But I think it would have looked like kind of much like the 40-22 celebration.
Yeah, but I was just gonna
you know
say.
What I'm saying?
I mean, the Eagles did win by.
Yeah, so I think it would have looked more like that, and the game was 38-35. If you get what I'm saying, like it was a close game, but damn, Pat 2 minutes left broke his fucking ankle. Like we still won, but it's not like it's not the same. It's just something in the air, bro. I don't think it feels right. You still cool, like you still feel like you won the chip, but I think you still kind of feel bad. I think it's kind of like a respect thing. But I don't think you're doing it either. I think that's kind of what's confused, like how you have confused. Like I don't even think they know they're doing that. I think it's just kind of like it's just weird. Like, you ever been in a game where someone's got seriously hurt? It's just the air is just so weird, bro. Like, the game is just totally different. Like, it's never the same. Like, bro, I played against with people like broke bones and like helicopter stretcher off, and like you'll win, and it's just like, yeah, is that nigga all right though?
I mean,
like,
I'm just hoping that you can.
So
tell
I didn't think anything of it.
They still got what they got out of it. You could tell everybody was still celebrating.
It's a weird situation, bro.
But it just looked a lot different, and obviously you compare it a lot to what we saw just days before, which was when the Panthers are throwing sticks and throwing gloves and jumping up and down on the ice.
Like, can you think of any other example?
Coverage.
Like, can you think of any other example besides the Raptors where the star got hurt in the final game? I guarantee you, like they weren't going crazy, bro. I think that's like an athlete respect thing, guaranteed.
But at the same time, you can play devil's advocate and say, well, the Pacers can respect the Thunder for celebrating if they were throwing everything. Because you still just won a championship.
If I was on the Pacers, I wouldn't have been mad at all, bro. Jump off the stands, bro. Take your shirt off. But like, I don't think it's I think it's subconscious. Like, I think when the game is going on too, like, I think that's kind of like part of the reason, like where I was saying, because I didn't really want to say it on the pod because I don't think it's 1,000% correct. But we were talking before the pod, and I was like, did you see how the Thunder were playing? Like, if Hallie was playing, they wouldn't have lost. But it is part of that kind of because there's the energy in the buildings. It's still Game 7, but the energy is not. It's not the same, bro. Like, it's really not the same, bro.
You know what really would have changed this whole entire argument if this Game 7 was in Indiana.
No, I don't
just
think so.
The mood. I mean, it would have been dead silent in there.
Yeah.
And Hallie goes down, and then you're getting.
Too, I mean, that too, but yeah, I guess you're right.
Getting crushed late in the second half.
Yeah, yeah, but like,
because the fans look like they had more damn energy after winning a title than the damn guys on the court.
Absolutely, because it doesn't. The fans are so disconnected from the game, bro. Like they care to win, but they're so disconnected. Like, being on the floor when someone gets seriously injured like that, it does kind of fuck with you, bro. Like, it's not the same game anymore. It's the same game. You're still playing, but it's really not the same game.
Did you agree with Hallie playing in that game when he had the calf injury? And I remember seeing Kendrick Perkins saying either it was NBA Today or he was on, I think it was NBA Today, and he was like, with the calf strain, like, do not play. Sit out.
Nah, you play.
And then there goes the Achilles.
You don't sit out. Nah. It's just like some unk shit.
I mean, Hallie said, though, too, I'm playing. If I can walk, I'm going to play. Yeah. How are you going to sit out in Game 7 to win a title?
Game 6, really, because it happened Game 5.
True. But even both, I mean, just
so like,
to make it to Game 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the rest of the postseason. I don't care.
Yeah.
If I can play, I can play.
Nah, Perkins he's just trying to be, the people who like unk, like, don't do this, I told you so. Like, oh my God.
Now, but again, now that clip is, that moment servicing because it looks like he was right.
Don't you hate that shit? Like, you told the guy who strained his calf, like, don't play or you tear your Achilles. Like, okay, genius. Like, the fuck? Like, when I snapped my leg, I fucked my ankle up the week before. Like, yeah, genius. Like, maybe you should sit out. Like, okay, obviously, bro, but we're playing this team. Like, it's Game 7. Like, I'm playing. It's just trying to be unk.
I just personally would like to know if anybody else took the Thunder live when Tyrese Haliburton went down. Because I got him at 7.5, and then I got him again at 9.5 after, I'm assuming, so many people did the same thing, and the line's just jumping and jumping and jumping. And I felt like, respectfully to Tyrese Haliburton, I do just feel like that was the right thing to do. And clearly, both hit with flying colors. And I just am curious if there's people that did it, because it did feel weird in the first half when the Thunder were hanging around. I mean, the Pacers were hanging around when thought the Thunder were just going to run away with it. And then, you go to a commercial break, you go take a piss, and you come back, and it's already a 15-point lead. That was not the case in the first half. They were finding a way to stay in the game. And Tyrese Haliburton was, like, still a leader on their, without even, he played 7 minutes, and he had 3 of 4 with those 3 threes. I mean, nobody on their team was scoring. Maybe it was Siakam at 7 or 9, and then that's when TJ McConnell came in. And it was almost like, is he about to drop 30 and they're going to win? Like, that's what it was for the longest time. And then finally, like halfway through the third quarter, you just see like the breakthrough. And then it's like, okay, now you can stop worrying. Thunder Live spread bettors. You can stop worrying. They got it under control now. But I guess you got to give a little bit of respect to the Pacers for kind of staying in it as long as they did when your quote-unquote superstar goes down in Game 7.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
And then, that just goes to show what the kind of possibilities will look like for the Pacers next year, because you assume at this point he ain't playing next year.
Yeah.
Is he? I mean, that's too late in the season. We're at the end of June.
Yeah.
You ain't play so now it's like, are the Pacers? Can you count the Pacers out now of not kind of return? Is it the Celtics, the Cavs, possibly the Magic, maybe the Pistons, the Knicks?
You said the Pistons you said the Magic and the Pistons for the Knicks and the Sixers.
Well, I'm just saying those are the teams. I mean, the Knicks are. I'm a Knicks fan, so the Knicks are always in my mind.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Just make sure we still, you know what I mean?
Right now, the Knicks are the favorite to win the East now.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Really?
DraftKings had them at plus 750 to win the finals. And I forget what the value was, but they were, I think it was DraftKings. They had the favorite to win the East next year. Because without the Pacers, conference winner. Oh, okay. 250 to 285. Cavs.
I don't know about that.
And then look at the Celtics, plus 550.
Yeah.
Sixers really at plus 1,200 there. So, yeah, it's disappointing, but you know what? Me being a Knicks fan, I'm very happy that there's one less team off the board that they got to worry about again. And that's where
you guys worry about yourselves, man.
Hey, that's where I stand.
About no other team. We keep losing to ourselves.
I should worry about a coach.
Yeah, that too. I think that's way too much. Knicks are way too overvalued, in my opinion. First year head coach too.
Yeah, plus 285. You think you should move more than that? I do too.
It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't take that either, even as a Knicks fan.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And we look at other big news, we'll get to that in a second. Kevin Durant's traded. This does create some conversations. When this happened, I immediately sent like 17 texts out. Who won the trade? Who won the trade? The Phoenix Suns get Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, a 2025 number 10 overall pick, and 5 second-round picks. And the Houston Rockets get Kevin Durant. Who wins the trade?
Rockets.
There's no hesitation?
No.
Why not? I mean, I feel like that's just a haul for a 36-year-old Kevin Durant.
Is that a good haul?
You got that's 6 picks right there, and one of them being a top 10 pick.
There you
And
go.
a 23-year-old.
You get a good pick. You get a good young player.
Who's really set up for the future now? The Suns or the Rockets?
The Rockets. What?
How many more years are you going to get out of Kevin Durant?
How many years you get Alperen Sengun?
Okay.
What? What are we talking about? Alperen Sengun. You know, like, I think they made the decision. They're just going to build around we're going to build around Alperen. We're going to build around Jalen Green. We're going to build around both. Jalen Green was mid, bro. That's my guy. I think he's good, but he was mid with Houston, bro. It is what it is. I think he might find his legs in Phoenix, but yeah, I don't know where this Jalen Green like across social media people are like, you know, like you said that this our 25-year-old superstar. I was like, what? People saw Jalen Green as a superstar. I like the bull too. He's tough, but he not, you know. Man, Rockets got KD, bro. What are we talking about? Like, it's KD, bro. You talking about 36-year-old KD? Why you doing KD like that?
I'm not doing KD. It's just
nobody do stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't nobody do stuff like, why we doing KD like this? Like,
That's
it's
fair.
KD, bro. KD never averaged less than 20. Like, can we go look at the last time KD averaged less than 27 points, bro? He's 37. He's still doing it, bro. He probably going to keep doing it. Probably not going to stop. Probably going to retire averaging 25, bro. It's Kevin Durant, man.
I mean, career regular season, 27 points per game.
Yeah, it's just what he does. It's pretty automatic. It's KD, bro. You know? It's not tweak, bro. It's not like KD. Look where they're at to win the championship.
Plus 900
Talk
on
about who won the
FanDuel.
trade. What are we talking about? The Rockets are plus 900 to win the championship. They should be the favorite to win the West, bro. Because I still feel the same way I felt about the Thunder.
The Thunder are plus 130
Bro, I
to
feel
win
the
the
same-
West next year.
I feel the same way about the Thunder as I did going into the playoffs. And was like 2 different instances of games of being correct. Like Game 7 versus Nuggets and Game 7 versus Pacers. Just like, good for them, though. You know, that's why I'm saying to you, I feel like I'm a hater, but I'm not. I fuck with OKC. Maybe I don't fuck with OKC.
I saw going
I
back.
don't know what it is, bro. Like, do you like them? Like, do you?
Well, it raised the question because I saw Kendrick Perkins talk about it today again on NBA Today, and they asked him, you know, about this being one of the best teams ever, and he agreed with it and said because it's one of the best defensive teams that you'll see in the championship era.
Yeah, I'll agree with that part. But I think we're probably one of the best defensive teams we'll see. I don't know about best teams ever. No. What? Do they even beat that Raptors team we were looking at? Do that? Bro, the Raptors were going band for band with the Monstars. What? Did you just hesitate? What? Like, bro, there's plenty of worlds where the Raptors still win that series. No one gets hurt. Like, plenty of, we all watched it. Like, all those games were close when people got hurt. Raptors were winning the games. Like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's worlds.
Right, but you can argue, you know,
Do they beat the Steph-led Warriors? 23. Do they beat them? Because, like, Steph beat the Celtics team. I don't know if the Thunder beat that Celtics team. What are they doing with
yeah,
Tatum?
because you can argue too, and now it kind of contradicts myself, but you can argue too they were minus 700 to win the series, right?
And they went to Game 7.
Correct.
They were minus 600 to beat the Nuggets. I had the Nuggets to win the series at plus 500. Went to Game 7. Get the fuck out of here. And honestly, like, fuck Julius Randle, because Ant could have did it too. Ant was drawn too. But if Julius would kept playing how he was playing the series before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Triple-double Julius. What the fuck was that coming from? I could have went to 7 too. I don't know. The Thunder were very good. Very, very good. One of the best
Would you
teams.
call them great?
Yeah, they were a great team.
Okay.
They were a great team. Yeah, definitely a great team. But I don't know what it is. Like, there's always, because we've watched a bunch of teams win championships, and I usually could always find something I like highly respect about some type of championship team. Their defense, I'm with you, but like, this is the least move that I felt by a championship team. I don't know how you feel about them, but very forgettable to me.
Forgettable, I think, is crazy.
It's a great series. No, great series. But like,
play what you got. We got the MVP in the NBA
never,
Finals.
No, I promise you. Like, forgettable is not crazy. There's so many teams I would tell anyone, nephews, kids, before I talk about the 2025 Oklahoma City. Are you serious? You're going to bring up the Thunder? You're going to be on the golf course one day at 50 years old and be like, bro, remember that Thunder team in 2025? Get the fuck.
No, but what you might say is, remember that the year after they won, they got the entire rotation signed under contract to do it again. Dynasty loading. That's what you will say.
It's not a dynasty, bro.
They're talking about that. That's what the conversations are. We got the whole rotation is signed again, and we're gonna go try to run it back. Dynasty loading.
Okay, well, you know how it goes. They have shows to do. They have like A block, B block, C block. They don't talk about gambling, so they gotta like put shit in there. You know, like they don't really mean that shit. You know.
I wouldn't take them at plus 130. I think what we need to do a better job of.
Oh, did Joker go back to back?
Book lines, bookmakers.
He did. My fault, Joker.
You got to have some better lines because from a betting perspective in this series was not enjoyable to bet on because
what? We found the Thunder better.
The only time I bet the Pacers in this series was in Game 6 at plus 6.5 because there was zero chance that the Oklahoma City Thunder were winning Game 6 in Indiana. There was zero chance. Plus 6.5. If anybody bet the Thunder in Game 6 in Indiana, hang it up. I mean, because that was just simple. They were not going to go in there and win the NBA Finals on the road in quote-unquote basketball town, what they call Indiana.
I enjoyed betting on the series. Got my 2 wins. Got my 2 money line wins.
But there's no value.
Got the fuck out. Value. If you bet the Pacers.
If you're betting the Pacers.
There's value. Bro, you get 2 money line wins. And they were both 300.
Yeah, I mean.
I just got out. I didn't get Game 6. But
I think Game 6 was under 300. Yeah, it was only a 6.5 point spread. Yeah, so you got to think, 260, 270?
Yeah, it might have been like that, yeah. But yeah, I'm pissed they won that Game 6 because I would have bet on them again too. But I literally couldn't stomach doing it after what McDavid did. But yeah, bro, I don't. Bro, did they beat the Nuggets? Any of those Nuggets championship teams? No, absolutely not. Not even close. Do they beat the Lakers? Absolutely
the 2020 Lakers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ron and AD? You know,
absolutely.
Caruso?
Not. What are they doing with AD? Yeah, I don't know. Like, this team was good, bro. I just think there's a lot of teams I would be talking about before I go back and talk about the 2025 Thunder. Let's be real, bro. Like, can we just keep it a buck?
I have to touch on completely different, but I have to touch on the Edmonton Oilers just lying down and saying it's over.
They fucking suck. I mean, they fucking suck. We'll be back betting on them again, but like I haven't hated a hockey team more than the Flyers like this in a long time, bro. Like, I wish them. I hope it's the same season next year. I hope they're dog shit to start the year, so no one talks about them. I hope they don't get any publicity. I hope we don't get any more documentaries. You know what I don't want to see anymore either? I don't want to see any more bitch-ass Connor McDavid halftime speeches because they all are bitch-ass halftime. Like, they would not get me – people are like, yeah, get me fired up. That's my captain. I want that nigga like, you all hear his dumb ass? Like, bro, what?
You didn't like the dig the fuck in?
Sound like a bitch. Looked across the room like, bro, Connor, you don't sit the fuck down. Put your jersey in the laundry bin, bro. Like, the fuck, wait for Coach to get in here, bro. What the fuck is you? Some people don't have it, bro. You don't even, it's not even about being the best player. Like, doing all that yelling and rah-rah. It's not even about that.
Are you talking more about leadership or having that dog?
It's not even about leadership.
What is it?
Bro, I don't think talking as someone who played, yes, the leaders usually talk in the locker room, but like the hype men aren't always leaders though. That's something that people don't always bring up. Like, bro, have you ever heard, you're not an Eagles fan, so you might not get these on your social media, but like, you ever heard Landon Dickerson's pregame speeches? Actually, like, low-key insane, but you would never see Leonard Dickinson, like, you know what I'm saying, bring the team out for something. Like, he might be a leader on the O-line, And he might be like a quasi team leader, but when it comes to team leaders, you know who you're thinking of. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not coming up first. You might think of Mailata and Lane Johnson before you think of Lane Dickerson but like that's kind of what I mean. Like Connor McDavid is a leader for sure, but is he the? Before we play Game 7, we gonna listen to Connor talk. Like I think Corey Perry got something better for me. 40 years, he's seen some shit. He probably might be better for that. If he was saying dig the fuck in, I might be like, all right, why the 40-year-old yelling that? It's kind of like Connor, shut the fuck up. You ain't score either, bitch. Like the fuck, you supposed to be Jesus. That's what I'd have been doing. Yeah, that didn't move me. So I kind of see why they probably ain't win, bro. They need a dog in there.
I was just ready for a story, like flip the script, because Game 7 in the year prior was in Florida. Game 7 in this year's Stanley Cup Final was going to be back at Edmonton. So if they just found a way to get this back to Edmonton for Game 7, I had a large chance.
You know what? Maybe I'm too hard on McDavid.
They would have made it.
You know. I think I am too hard on McDavid. This is like me talking real casual when I was getting mad at McDavid. It had nothing to do with him being corny, even though he's corny. It's really hard to win in hockey without a goaltender. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we just keep it a buck, bro? Can we keep it? Because can we not act like he's playing Sergei Bobrovsky? Like, I had to start thinking about it for a second. Like, it's kind of hard to win without a goaltender. Because look at bro, when they're winning, it's taking everything. Like every single win in that series for the Oilers is like an all-time Edmonton Oilers like DVR tape type, like 3-0 comeback, 2-0 comeback, overtime win. If you look at like the Panthers wins, besides I think they won one game in OT. Was it just? I think because they won. There was one. Nah, I think they won like all the rest of the games 4-2, 5-1, 6-1. Oh, dead ass. I think the Oilers won all the close games, and the Panthers just doing them bad. I think maybe besides one game.
4-3 Oilers, 5-4.
Yeah, that was the OT game.
6-1.
5-2, yeah.
5-4, 5-2,
Yeah,
5-1.
Yeah. So the second game was the OT.
I mean,
yeah, it's like if you, but I put that down. I'm not going to chalk it up to goaltending, but like, bro, those games they lose in 6-1, 5-2. Those games were like 3-0, like this. Like
yeah, and
like the puck dropped.
Look, and they all spoke about it too, meaning the players on Edmonton just saying they just beat us. They're better. It's very simple. And when you watch those games,
or is there Swiss cheese?
I don't think
in the net.
I think it was defensive breakdowns. I think it was the Panthers having a lot more pressure.
All right, cool. I was just trying to make sure because I'm just like, damn, my man keeps going against Sergei Bobrovsky.
But at the same time, it was a lot of.
And then every other, like I'm looking at these teams in the Stanley Cups every other year, like Vasilevsky's in there, like you know what I'm saying, Bobrovsky's in that motherfucker. I don't even remember because the Lightning went to that bitch 3 years in a row. It seems like so I forget who else was in that bitch, but like the bull from the Vegas when they went was nice.
Brad Marchand said after they won, when he's talking on the ice when they're doing their celebrations, that everybody, fans and analysts and other teams, counted the Panthers out again. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but me personally, I did think that the Tampa Bay Lightning had a chance to knock them off in the first round.
I think the Panthers were counted out. Yeah, I think they were. Not counted out, but I don't think they got the respect they should have deserved how they were moving the last 2 years.
Yeah, and you know what?
Because like the year they beat the Bruins, that was kind of like the coming out party. Then they win the chip. Like I feel like there wasn't that much talk about them going back to back. I feel like the talks were about McDavid coming back and getting his revenge versus them or just win the championship period. Just as a casual, I didn't see much Florida Panthers like.
And also,
watch out. And even, it reminds me of like when the Lightning were running shit. Like every year, people were like, the Lightning. It's
now less about the Lightning, more about just the state of Florida. Last 5 years, a Florida team has either been in it or won it.
That's insane. What's going on in New York?
And
that's supposed to be your type of motion.
Yeah. Yep. And also, people forget, too, as I'm looking at this entire Stanley Cup playoffs bracket, the Toronto Maple Leafs, who don't win playoff series, took the now Cup champions to 7 games. Where the Lightning only had one win in their series. The Hurricanes only had 1 win in their series.
They probably should have won that series. Were they up 2-0? Am I tripping?
Yeah, they were. I want to say you're right.
Should have won that series, you ask me. If I remember correctly, if I watched it. Could have just been rooting for the motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was 2-0,
2-0, yeah.
and then they won the next 3. The Panthers did.
Yep.
And then the gentleman's sweep, how you call it, would have been, but they made it. They forced 7. Wow.
See that's a championship. No, I'm not. I was gonna say that's a championship I can respect. That's insane.
But then it would have been the Hurricanes, and I think the Hurricanes could have beat the Leafs. Could have.
Nah, not after what I saw, bro. The Hurricanes,
who are now the favorite to win next year's Stanley Cup Final, with the Panthers in second. It's plus 750. Hurricanes are plus 700, and then the Oilers are plus 750 as well. If I had to put somebody on this list here, I'm probably going back with Colorado. Plus 850. Colorado. I don't see the Panthers doing it again. Maybe is that me being a hater? Yeah. But the Panthers aren't changing. You got to find a way to get Brad Marchand back there. He wants to stay. That's what he said. Is that possible? Yes. Do we know if that's 100% going to happen? No. But the Panthers are the team to beat. And the Carolina Hurricanes, again, I believe they were the favorite going into the. They were the favorite. I'm not wrong on that. The Carolina Hurricanes were the favorite going into these playoffs this year, and now going into next year's regular season, and whoever is going to win the Stanley Cup right now, at least on FanDuel, is the Hurricanes at plus 700. And there's not a thought in my mind that makes me think that that is the correct value for the Carolina Hurricanes.
What do I not know about the Carolina Hurricanes?
Well, apparently we all don't know shit, because they were the fucking favorites going into these playoffs and lost in 5 games to the now Stanley Cup champion back-to-back.
I gotta really, because their coach is the man. That's the one thing I do know about the Hurricanes. But besides that, I don't. That's the team. They got Stahl.
Brent Burns. Yeah. Sebastian Aho.
I know Aho. They traded Rantanen.
Who had a unbelievable.
Who's their goalie?
Playoffs.
The Bull Anderson. Is he like that?
Not too.
Why are they? Can someone say why they're their favorite to win this thing? Like, I don't understand why they're their favorite to win this thing. What?
I wouldn't be taking them. I wouldn't be touching that with a 10-foot pole.
But
Based
like,
on what we already saw.
No, I'm just like, what is it like? I could tell you why the Bills are favored to win the Super Bowl. I could just tell you why.
I think it's Lamar right now, actually.
I think they're tied, right? I think it's like all 700. I could tell you why. You go to Eddie Future, I could tell you why the team's favored.
You're right.
I could tell you why. Both of those teams, I could tell you why. What? Are they just the most complete team that just chokes in the conference?
No, I disagree that they're most complete, because right now, honestly,
so why are they favored?
Most complete is
the Bull. Brent Burns just like, I don't know who the Bull is.
No, he's older.
I don't understand.
Most complete is the Florida Panthers.
I would say the same thing after what are they? The Hurricanes better than the Stars? I think the Stars are insane.
I thought the Stars had a possibility of coming out of the West.
I thought the Stars were insane. I thought they just got beat by McDavid. So, I mean, it happens. That's crazy, bro. Well, we're not putting them in the parlay in the lottery.
All right, we're gonna make a Powerball, which is our future major sport parlay.
I have the conch under my bed. I have the results.
And we're calling this the damn Powerball. Let's have some fun and make some futures and have a sweat for every regular season and postseason in every sport.
I'm not going to start with football.
You want to start with the NFL?
So I think we should. So this might be like a little bit of a long segment, because I think we should do this right. Like, I think we should thoroughly discuss things.
Okay.
I think we should have a short list. I think we should start there.
Okay.
Then we should both nominate 2 teams. If we had the same nomination, then it obviously cuts one off.
Great.
Can I show more? Because there's a team that I'm wondering. Really? All right, dude.
Like, so we're each picking 2 teams.
Oh, yeah, I only get 2 picks. God damn it. Can I just ask you like a thought about a certain team?
Sure.
How fried would it be to put the 49ers in this? I mean, CMC's back. Dre Greenlaw's back. Purdy just signed an extension. Last time they were all healthy, they lost in Super Bowl. They should have won. And they're plus 2,200. The last time we seen a team in this situation was the Eagles, no? And they were like plus 1,200. And they won. I don't know. There's 2 teams I would probably pick before them. But I'm just saying, bro.
It's a fair look.
Like, yeah, you give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10.
I 7 to 7.5.
Yeah, but we can't put him on the short list. I'll nominate.
But that wasn't who I
was thinking I was going with.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were gonna maybe possibly look at Los Angeles or
Good shot.
Or even honestly, like, I know we got to work on the defense, but if Joe Burrow can get to the playoffs, it's a problem every time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
So
disagree.
plus 2,100.
I don't disagree.
The Eagles just showed how to beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
So you want to put them in there? You can put them in there.
I'm not gonna put them in there. That's not my. I think it's just it's fair.
I think I'm getting real fishy with my short. Like, I like the Bills and the Ravens. Like, am I a fish?
Which are the top two?
And this is not like me. Like, I'm usually like, okay, maybe if I had to make a pick of value, I'm probably betting the 49ers.
You know what we should do? This is how we should do it. For our two teams, we should do one AFC and one NFC. And then we pick who it is from there. Is that fair?
Fuck. I had to choose between Lamar and Josh, bro. They keep making me do this shit. Everyone wants to have a fucking race war on the podcast. I choose the MVP.
No, we probably shouldn't do that because then we're gonna get 4 goddamn teams here, right? And then we gotta pick one. Come on.
No, I'm with Ravens and Bills. Like, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I think those are my 2 picks. I'm not on the Lions train. I think the coordinators were like actually matter there.
Yeah. I'm on the Rams train right now at plus 1,700.
Really?
And I want to throw I guess I did just talk myself into it, but if I wasn't going to do one of the ones you picked, because I would probably put Buffalo or
that's what I'm saying, Baltimore. But like, if you were going to pick one of those, just then do it so we could just put it in there. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I mean, I would throw the Rams at plus 1,700. I think the Bengals is a great shot. We're going to keep an eye on that as we get to the regular season and the preseason.
That's
and
a
all
good
that
clip,
kind of
but that's a good clip of our little throwaway mentions. You could put the throwaway mention.
Yeah, the Bengals, like, that's something to note and follow at plus 2,100.
You'll bet that.
Just keep an eye on that, and I will bet that too. It's Super Bowl winner there. Bengals keep an eye on that plus 2,100. But back to the regular standpoint there. The Rams, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Josh Allen. We got to get over the hump, and the Eagles just showed how to get it done.
I just don't like how you like. Why can't you just be a Lamar guy, bro? Because this is going to be the AFC Championship. And I'm going to have to, like, hope Lamar loses. I don't really care because I'm going to be betting on Lamar anyway. Like, fuck it, bro. Like, take the Bills. I'm just bitching. I'm just saying.
All right.
It was always Lamar, you know? Dare we do the open? Dare we do the open?
Dare we take ourselves to the grass?
So I don't know if I told you. I actually didn't tell you this. I actually showed you my FanDuel. Wait, I think Tommy Paul withdrew from Wimbledon, but I took my 2 futures. I took Tommy Paul at plus 14,000.
Why?
And I took Casper Ruud. Tommy Paul. How many times have you seen Tommy Paul in a quarterfinal playing?
I know.
You don't like
the U.S. guys are going crazy this year.
Could have. If he beat Alcaraz in the French, he had a serious. Like, I think that was see if he's still there because I think I got my money back from that bet. I didn't. I think they took him off.
There he is.
I know he's still there. Yeah, I took Tommy and Casper.
We should be careful. We can revisit that. Let's stick to.
Do we go to the Open though? Like, do we go to the Open? Final major of the year.
Do we do that?
It's always Scott.
Like, I'm not selling. A major sport. You know what I mean? I'm not selling this lay with trying to pick a winner in a major on the PGA Tour.
You could just pick Scotty Scheffler. I mean, he wins 1 out of 4 at least every single year. You could just
fuck it, bro. Is that what we're doing? Come on, man. Fine. You know what? Fine. I'm cool.
He has to win an Open, right?
Yeah.
You know? Does he have to? Because Brooks only won like 2 tournaments. Same with Spieth. He's only won like 2 tournaments, right? No, he's won 3. Yeah, he won the U.S. Open and the Open, didn't he? And he didn't win. Did he win the Masters? And he won the Masters. Yeah, he won the Masters. He won 3.
Yeah. Are we gonna leave it in? Pencil it in. We can take it out later. We can let it.
Yeah. I like that idea. Yeah, let's move
pencil
on.
it in. We'll leave it in until
later. Let's move on.
Okay. So are we going to the NBA? Are we going to the NHL? Are we going to the MLB?
Wherever you want to go, we can talk about.
I'm ready to go to the MLB.
Hey, wherever you want to go, we can always just talk about it and leave it.
World Series.
Like whatever. Like I only have good vibes for one team. And this isn't even like on some Homer shit. Can we just be honest? Like, can we just be honest? Like, just truthfully honest. I know you want to say the Dodgers.
No, I don't.
I know you want to say the Yankees.
I do.
And I think, because you're looking at it the same way I'm looking at it, there's no other team I would take besides the Phillies for like plenty of other reasons. I personally think the Phillies are better than the Yankees too. I think that's like objectively true.
Are we gonna find out at the end of July?
No, that's not how these things work. And didn't we sweep y'all?
No.
Oh, y'all swept us. Yes.
Yes.
That's how it worked. I'm sorry. I don't think that's how those things work though. But I think the Phillies are objectively better than the Yankees. My personal opinion, and you can get a better price just because the Dodgers are there.
Well, that
Do we rock? What do we do? Do we rock paper scissors shoot for this shit? Like I don't want, bro. The Yankees. We seen what happens when they go there, bro. Bro, they talk about, bro. It's actually unbelievable.
and again,
No. I just think it's funny as fuck with the Yankees. You know how sad the Yankees are? They call it the Game 5 heartbreak. You guys fucking suck. I've never heard of a Game 5 heartbreak. It was Game 5. The series was over. We all knew the series was over, bro. What the fuck is that? I'm supposed to take them again?
Yes, you're supposed to take them again. It's an even easier road than last year.
The same team you guys could. What did you guys? Was it a Game 4 heartbreak? Or was it Game 5 heartbreak?
5.
It was Game 5. Okay, I was making sure I didn't get swept. That shit was a snooze. Supposed to take y'all again? Y'all got worse. Yeah.
They shouldn't even be leading the division right now, but they are.
It's gonna go away soon.
No, it ain't. It's going to be the Yankees and the Tigers in the championship series.
So I'm supposed to pay premium. This is like a good life lesson, actually. I'm supposed to pay a premium price, second place price for a team that's trending down. That's what you want me to do. As you are my friend too, and you want me to take a team that's trending down at that price.
I don't look. It's the Yankees and the Tigers. So trending down, I think, is a stretch. Not the end of the day.
What?
And look, the Phillies are
Wait. There was a point you guys had 7 games
Yeah, they lost
on the race.
6 in a row, and they lost 3 to the Angels.
There's a world where the Yankees are a wild card team right now. There's a very realistic world that happens.
I mean, I'm gonna disagree with it, but I think that there is a possibility that could very much so happen if the Blue Jays want to win more games. And the Yankees are gonna get the division. It's not gonna be a problem. The Yankees and the Tigers are gonna be in the American League Championship Series, and that's just what's gonna happen. If the Phillies, when last year was like, we got to do something, or else we got to start figuring out what changes need to be had.
Right.
And then the Mets just...
Oh, yeah. Whatever. We'll say what it was.
So, in that sense, you think the Phillies are going to be the Cubs? You think the Phillies are going to be the Mets?
They already have. Both those teams. Yes. What? Oh, and on your theory, too? Yeah.
You think the Phillies are going to be the Dodgers? Because that's what it is. I think the Yankees are going to get back to the World
knowing
Series.
Knowing baseball history, a pennant series, Phillies Dodgers, the Dodgers are pissing themselves. You know baseball history. They're pissing themselves. They don't want to come here in October.
So we really are going to have to fucking put the Phillies in this lay?
I like, no funny shit. Like, no funny shit, bro. I think there's a couple futures on this board that make real sense. Phillies, for me, are number 1. Am I drinking Kool-Aid? I guess it would be the Yankees too, actually. If it wasn't the Yankees, then I'm looking at the Giants though. But then I'll probably.
I had a feeling you were going to drop
probably,
the Giants.
No, but probably Yankees, Phillies. Yeah, Yankees, Phillies. But I think the Phillies are just more valuable. I do.
All right.
I don't even think the Dodgers are better than the Phillies.
I will cave, and I will put those assholes in there. You know what? That's got to be something too, though. So I think history. I mean, the NFL city and the MLB city winning in the same year. When has that last happened?
Boston easily. Oh my God, easily. Boston easily.
Right?
I didn't even think about it. Yeah, easy.
All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that's something that had to be said.
Like actually legit.
Because like that's
legit. Probably
I'm not just saying that's rare.
No, like it legit. But like the sad part is it probably legit just happened. Like just like I don't even want to like show your point like that. It probably just Boston was just running shit for too long, bro. You know, like Brady and Big Papi definitely won a chip in the same year.
Right. I'm just talking about recent though.
What do we want to do here, bro? Like, what?
All right. I got it.
Doing 5 years.
I'm just saying that had to be something that needed to be looked at. Okay, that needed to be looked at.
Fair point.
Now where?
Wherever you want to go, bro.
All right.
We could do a UFC. Like I'm
No.
not getting weird.
Well, I mean,
bro.
wait. That. Okay, let's go to the NBA.
Is there? Wait. Do they have lines for Canelo versus Crawford? I'm getting too sidetracked.
I think you're getting way too sidetracked.
Right.
I think you're getting way too sidetracked. Okay, NBA champions. The Oklahoma City literally just hoisted the trophy. And we're talking about next year's finals champion for this Powerball lottery lay. What are we doing? What are we doing?
It was always the two teams. You know exactly what two teams they are. Don't overthink it.
Do I?
Yeah. Yep. And the other one? Don't overthink it, bro. Nope.
Really? Okay, so I had clicked the Houston Rockets and I clicked
bro,
the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Come on, bro. The motherfucker has one more year left.
Really?
Come on, bro.
I clicked it.
I think, and you know what other team I like too on the low key? The Clippers.
He said motherfucker has one more year left.
But like Harden. I think, bro, I really think Luka and Bron.
Is that what we're doing?
Who would you pick on this list?
Don't worry, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Okay, so you relax.
Yeah, it's just not the Knicks.
So you relax.
It's just simply not the Knicks.
Okay.
Unless their coach moves me, we can come back to this ticket. But simply just not the Knicks. It's not the Magic, bro.
I agree.
It's not even the Rockets to me.
Can the Timberwolves? Like.
Nah, I don't think you can win with Julius at that importance of a position.
What about the Nuggets?
I think
Russ is not coming back.
I think they're always a good bet, though. I think when you have the best player in the league, it's always a good bet.
I'm down with the Nuggets or the Lakers. Because Bron, Luka.
I kind of like that Nuggets work.
Plus 1,700?
I don't like the coach situation, though. I like the Lake. Bro, why are we fish? This is really fishy, bro.
No, it's not.
But, like, honestly, let's
can
we just grade it? Like, OKC, collectively, can we all say it? 1, 2, 3, mid. Okay. Cavs, can we all say it?
Go ahead, go down the list. Go ahead, keep it going.
Cavs, can all say it on 3? 1, 2, 3, mid. Knicks, can we all say it on 3? 1, 2, 3, mid. Rockets, probably mid. Like, I don't want to do it to KD yet. Maybe he could do something over there, but
all right, take us to the Magic.
Mid. That's my team too. But like, they put him there because they got Desmond Bane.
Okay, so the Tatumless Celtics next year.
Very mid, like very mid.
All right.
Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards.
Very mid. Your playoff success rides or die on what you get from.
So everybody's fucking mid.
No. Your playoffs. I'll reiterate. Your playoff success rides or die on what Julius Randle does. Yes, everyone is mid. Yes, that's what everyone was complaining about. Everyone's mid. Yes. When I'm betting, like, when I'm talking about who I want to bet on, yeah, they're mid. Because let's keep going on the list to the Lakers. Who are we talking about there? The best player of all time in Luka? Look at the price. Are we serious?
Okay, so I think you just talked yourself into it.
No,
Lakers.
It's common sense.
No, right. So I'm just saying.
Like, how many of these teams are legit better than the Lakers? And the Nuggets. Let's keep it a buck. I'm not ready to say any of these teams. Because, I mean, we saw what the Nuggets had the Thunder in hell. They thought that shit was raps. I'm cool with either one of those two, honestly. But
I'm down to take the Nuggets.
I don't think. The only problem I have with the Nuggets is continuity. Because I think, I don't know if did they hire the Bull Adelman? I don't know if they hired the Bull Adelman. I don't know if they're bringing him back. I don't know if they're doing interviews. So, like, to me, continuity matters. Like, I like that JJ Redick's back for a second year, you know.
So, okay, so I'm leaving it up to your call here. It's Lakers or Nuggets, and you're probably taking Lakers, right? Which I'm cool with. I'm fine with.
It'd be so funny if the Nuggets win the chip, bro.
I know.
They had the best player in the league. Like, that's kind of my theory, but.
So, we're missing the NHL.
We collectively, I think, is this just bad vibes? Like, what do we, bro?
I would be cool.
How
Dallas.
How can I put my trust in McDavid?
I'm not.
Dallas, I heard they were talking about trading J-Rob.
Yeah. Possibly to the New York Rangers. But I'm not talking about them.
Oh. I mean, you get J-Rob. I don't know how much motion J-Rob has in the NHL, but when I watch him, he seems like one of them dudes to me.
I mean, could Colorado do something crazy?
Yeah, it's bad vibes over here.
Because I'm just not I'm not betting on a three-peat. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Why, you looked at the Lightning?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
You looked at the plus 8,000 Philadelphia Flyers?
No.
The Leafs?
You think what I'm thinking?
No, they're not.
That's too crazy. That's too crazy.
That's too crazy.
Bro, they took the Panthers to 7 games.
I know, you're right. But they also had an ugly series against the Senators. They won in 6 games, but that was a very ugly series.
That was an ugly series. All right, I think it's bad vibes. Right?
Like, are we just leaving out the NHL?
I think it's bad vibes.
I'm cool with it.
I think it's
I feel I'm not betting on a three-peat, and right now I'd be ready to pick the Florida Panthers, barring anything crazy in terms of re-signings or letting people go. That I'd feel comfortable taking him again, but at the same time, I'm not doing that because I'm not doing a three-peat.
Why are the Utah Mammoth higher than team? Like, why are they higher than my team?
I didn't even notice them down there. Look at that new logo.
Just pissed me the fuck off. Oh well. All right, yeah, move on.
I mean, what else we got in there?
We got the WNBA. Why are you laughing? What? Why are you laughing, bro? What?
We're really putting this in here,
What do you mean,
we're gonna put in the Atlanta Dream at 23 fucking hundred.
I have them at 50-1, so I wouldn't suggest anyone bet them at 22-1 because you know me, all high and mighty.
So we just take the New York Liberty at plus 125 and call it a day.
Back to back, bro. I'm gonna keep it a being. Like I genuinely think the Dream are probably gonna win the chip. But how fun would it be to have Caitlin Clark in this, John?
Like, bro, what are we doing?
How fun would it be to have Caitlin Clark in this, John? Let's just keep it a buck.
Like, bro, what are we doing?
What does that say?
193K.
That's fire. What? Wait, what is unrealistic about this? Wait, no, like this is one of those. Like actually, I'm not even. Please tell me if I'm gaslighting. Will this not be one of those tickets if you look back at it and like, wait, this makes too much sense? Like, right? Like the Bills to finally win the championship. Like, who's not waiting for the Bills to lift the Lombardi up? Everyone's waiting for the last 3 years. Sky Sheffield to win the Open. It just like no one's gonna, people are probably gonna watch at that point. Just be sleep on the couch if he wins the Open. We all know he probably should win the Open, right? Okay. The Phillies. Who would be surprised? We should have been in one of those series. We probably could have won 2. Probably should have went back to back. Digress. LeBron's last year. Like, it's one of them things where they shouldn't win it, but you just know when it happens. Like, if it's Bron's last year and then if they start going crazy, you're going to feel dumb as hell you didn't have the ticket. And then and then Caitlin Clark and him. Like, I feel like and all this shit happened in 1 year of sports, I wouldn't be like, what? Like, there's something on here that's like, whoa, that happened? What the fuck? Like, maybe the Lakers is probably the one that's like, what the fuck? But like, it's LeBron James. Like, what you mean? What the fuck? LeBron won a championship.
So we have the Bills to win the Super Bowl plus 700. Scotty Scheffler to win the Oakland at plus 380. The fucking Philadelphia Phillies at plus 950. The Lakers at plus 1,500, and then the Fever at plus 500. These are all outside of Scotty Scheffler to win the Open Championship. Everybody else to win their
personally, I
titles.
think the Yankees like bring down the order of this parlay by like at least 10 points.
That's crazy.
Who am I relying on? Max Fried? Come on, bro.
Arguably the best pitcher in the American League right now.
No, I understand that, but he was arguably the best pitcher in the NL every time he came into Citizens Bank Park in October and got fucking rocked. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Besides that, he's a great pitcher. Probably be fine in the AL. Probably be fine. I would say the same thing about Strider, bro. If Strider was your pitcher, I would say the same thing, bro. I don't get good vibes from those guys. Like, oh, you get good vibes from them?
I'm getting good vibes right now. We're starting to turn things around.
Really?
It's in June. The Yankees suck in June, but it's fine.
I'm not getting good vibes over there.
So is there anything like we're staying right there? Is there anything other crazy thing? I mean, could we just throw Carlitos and Wimbledon? No, you can't.
I think we might have maxed out.
That's funny. So then we maxed out right there. So that's it.
Can I? Am I allowed to put 10 on this?
387,000.
Done deal. It's actually a done deal.
387,000. That's the parlay.
Wait. Does 15 get you 500K?
$580K. And then if you put, I think it's if you do,
I ain't gonna go on.
you max out at $25 because I think if you do, 20 max is $25 for $1 million. $25 for $1 million. Who says no?
What's the order here? So it goes.
It would be Scotty first, and then the Indiana Fever.
Oh my God, bro! It's actually fucked because.
No, I'm sorry.
I think you're right.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're
When
right.
the hell does that season end? Am I dumb?
I think you're right. I think it goes open, women's, then baseball, then football.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah. Because August is when that's FedEx Cup,
Yeah.
or like early, like late August is like FedEx Cup and shit. Yeah, this would be FedEx Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm gonna put 20. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I think I'm gonna put 25 on that, bro. Think about this. So Scotty should win the Open. You know how golf works, but like,
Yeah.
should win the Open. So you get that out the line. You get the highest favorite out the way. Then you get the Fever out the way.
They better?
I'm just like everything works out. You get the Fever out the way, right? This ticket becomes way more like we gotta get through the first two, I think.
Yeah.
And then if you get to October, if we get to October, then it just gets interesting, bro. Then obviously you gonna see the Yankees win some series and get a little mad and think we should put the Yankees in there. I know how it's gonna go, but the Phillies gonna win the World Series, bro. It's gonna be okay. You gonna come to the parade, you gonna be like this shit,
Because then that means we got to sweat the Bills.
and then it's gonna be on the Bills. And that might be where I'm not gonna lie to you, I might cash out,
If the Bills win.
bro. Because I don't understand. Like, I don't think you understand. I've thought about Ravens football this offseason more than I thought about the Eagles.
I thought you were saying you're cashing out if the Bills won and it's just Lakers left.
No. If it's between my ticket and Lamar, I'm cashing my ticket out.
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
Lamar, this man's got a lot of respect for you to cash out his ticket.
I don't think you understand. This is like it took a lot. I really fuck with you, bro, because the fact you wanted Josh in there, I was like, let me give. All right, my man wanted Josh in there. I don't feel bad. Josh put the trophy up in it, but like, you know what I mean. I can't root for nobody else win a championship but Lamar, bro. Unless it's the Birds. That's how I'm coming now. I'm a real fan. Like I'm a real couch potato fan, bro. Real internet warrior for Lamar. I might make a burner.
I might make a
I
burner.
really fuck with Lamar like that.
The Lamar Jackson edit.
Yeah, like
camera.
with the little with his headshot as my profile picture. Yeah, real Lamar Jackson burner. Like I really fuck with Lamar like that. I don't think people understand, bro. So like if it comes down to an AFC Championship game, I'm probably gonna cash the fuck out, or I might watch it, like, you know. And then if he starts coming back like he did last time, I'm cashing that shit right the fuck out, bro. Oh, you think I'm playing?
I know.
I'm playing, bro. I'm not. Like, it's over with. You better place it too, bro.
I am gonna place it.
All right, because I'm telling you right now, if it comes down to it and it's Lamar there, bro, I might cash out and put the 16 bands on the Ravens, and then take the Phillies or take the.
Then you have to take the Lakers too.
The Lakers, yeah, with my 28 bands.
Probably be more than that.
Or my 30 bands.
I'll probably be more than that. If you
I'm saying I'll cash out and take Lamar to win the game versus the Bills, yeah.
There it is right there. Scotty Scheffler, Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl. Philadelphia Phillies to win the World Series. Lakers champions. And the Indiana Fever, WNBA champions.
Nah, see, I think I should place my own personal ticket with the Ravens in there. I think so. Because I think this is one of the things that I talk about with you when it's like, bro, you said and you still went. Like, I think I'm having one of those situations right now.
And I'll just do it with the Yankees then. If we're gonna play
that's
that,
so shameless.
If we're gonna do that fucking game, if we're gonna play that game,
even that game.
If we're gonna play that game, you're switching around. Then fuck off.
It's not even that game though, because the Yankees are just. Think about the Yankees. The Phillies are just objectively better than the Yankees. That's the thing. The Phillies are just the better team.
You're the one that said
right?
we want to do switch-arounds. So I'm just saying, we're playing switcheroo bullshit.
I want to help you because the Phillies are just better than the Yankees. You feel me? But the Ravens are better than the Bills. You know what I'm saying? But the Bills got maybe more destiny on their side or something, you know? Everybody wants to see them do it.
Destiny on their side.
I guess I got to let it ride, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. I'm letting it ride.
That's it. If you want $1 million, don't buy coffee for the next week. You got $25 right here to make $1 million.
Bro, this, I'm telling you. Like, you laugh at this now, bro. I feel we might be.
I am laughing at this shit right now.
We might be scrambling for this clip.
I hope so. We will. I mean,
in like 10 months.
June 23rd. BR Betting may be contacting us in a year.
For the $1 million ticket.
Well, they actually would be because we would be sweating the Lakers right around now.
No one. I don't think no one's had like $1 million ticket besides like Marco, but Marco bets like $300K.
This is a fucking bag of chips.
So yeah.
Best ticket in history. Might be.
Would it?
Probably. 25 for a fucking $1 million.
Oh no, that boy that took Phil Mickelson to win. Yeah, no, this is better than that. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the odds are like 3.8 million.
That's insane. What does $1 get you? $300K? Or 30K?
30K. 38K.
Wow. I think it's way too realistic. Like let's talk about broken lines. That's a broken line.
That's maybe. With
you would say it would be broken if we had the Yankees in there.
Probably.
There's nothing else to do with this ticket.
Right. It's fine. You got the $25 on it. Make $1 million.
Go Phillies.
I have to say it now,
bro. Like
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Game 5 heartbreak. You wanted to bet on that again.
Oh my god.
That's just like
Aaron Judge just catch the ball in center field.
That's like betting on McDavid again.
We're going back to fucking Dodgers and then we're sending it back. We're going back to LA.
I love how easy it is. It's like
we're literally going back to
catch
LA.
that ball, then we go back, and then we go.
Dave Roberts said if they win that game, like, I'm very scared about the series. I should have been in the parade.
Like,
you know what? If they won last year, then I'd be even more comfortable putting this because it wouldn't have went back.
I probably would be too. Shit. But no, Game 5 heartbreak. Like, that sounds like McDavid.
No.
That sounds like McDavid. No, bro. It's the Phillies, man. It's cool.
3.8 million. The Powerball lottery ticket. Unbelievable. $25 to get you and your friends 1 million.
Like, if this happened, I wouldn't be shocked at any of these results. Maybe besides the Bills. But I still wouldn't be shocked.
We only have one favorite in there. Scotty Scheffler.
Nah, the Bills.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, if you the same odds as the Ravens. Highest odds.
Should be the Ravens, but Ravens should be the favorite. But
all right. Well, that's the ticket. We will be sending that out there immediately. $25 to win $1 million. If you did watch this on YouTube,
are they gonna let me place this?
Make sure to drop a like, comment, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on Powerball lottery tickets like this one. If you did listen to this on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, we appreciate the hell out of you. Scroll to the bottom, give us those 5 stars. They help the program a long, long way. We'll see you guys very, very soon. We appreciate you guys sticking with us, riding with us, and we will be on the golf course soon. Make sure to stay tuned for those videos, All Day Golf. You have been listening and watching to All Day Bets with Alex Jacobs and Manny Ruffin, where here we find the lottery tickets. $25 to pay out $1 million on FanDuel Sportsbook. See you very, very soon.